border war between these two schools has been a clash in the middle of the country that's been a contest played since before the 20th century. And believe me, in rivalries like this one, the wrongs from games played in 1891 are being discussed as we get ready for what's in store. Welcome to Faurot Field in Columbia, Missouri, home of the Missouri Tigers. As we see a squad from the Big 12, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on another team from the Big 12, the Missouri Tigers. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. And the Jayhawks will get us underway with the opening kickoff. And he's coming out of the end zone. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the Missouri Tigers offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. Mizzou put a spanking on the Jayhawks the last time they met.
Wins always feel great, but Missouri blowing out Kansas for them, that was ecstasy for their players, coaches, and fans.
Yeah, and it's just an awesome opportunity to be like, yeah, we own you. Like, go back to where you came from and just let you know, like, this rivalry isn't a rivalry between us and you.
They'll run play action. Just a short pass to the tight end. He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be first down. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Great move, now he's got room. Turning on the Jets. And after gobbling up some serious yardage and showing off those wheels, he's finally out of bounds.
Yeah, and that's not the start you wanted if you're on this defense. Like, you lost last week, looking to bounce back. One thing you can't do, man, give up explosive plays on the ground. This defense has to hunker in, dial in a little bit. Last week was a struggle. Let's get back on track.
And the Tigers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. They'll give it to him again. Got enough space, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Missouri!
And that's 3 touchdowns in 2 games. Just continuing to find the end zone, continuing to make plays. This guy is on pace for a great season. He's putting the college football world on notice.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it off with an exclamation point, running it in from the 19. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Kansas offense will take the field for the first time. And they are going to be met up front by a defensive line group that is going to make life miserable on the offensive line and the quarterback and this whole offense, David.
And this offense is fully aware of the challenge in front of them. This defensive line is quick, they're physical, they're powerful. They wreck games. They individually take over because of their greatness. It's focal point 1, 2, and 3, Jason.
They're physical and athletic, and that's the thing that's so dynamic about this position group, right? They stop the run, they get after your quarterback. Tremendous challenge for this offensive line to try and match that physicality. We'll see if they can get it done.
The give is to Williams. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. Scanning the field, it's Daniels. Got a man, it's Henderson. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. Looking downfield on first down. And the heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
And the Jayhawks with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on! It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? The offense fortunate to still have the ball, but also facing a big third down. He's looking downfield to throw. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Jayhawks will bring the punt team onto the field. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line. First play of the drive comes from the 22. Rides the back on the option, the give. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. Offense gets set for second down. That's the end of the quarter, and Missouri has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. Here's a quick throw out to the left. They make the stop, not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. Makes the grab. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Hardy. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. Single back formation, and they give it to him. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Tigers are moving quickly down the field. Right back to the well. These guys got their nose bloodied in the Big 12 last year. They took it personally through the offseason and eager to atone this year.
And guys this year are just going to have to step up and make more plays as well. And they've got some dudes who they feel are very, very talented, but weren't always playing to their potential. Last year, David, it's got to start in Game 1 in conference play this season.
No doubt. We got to set the tone early, send a message early. We're not that team from a year ago. Like, that was a bad season.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45.
And he was held in check in Game 1, but you're not going to hold him in check for long. And right out the gates, getting a sack in the second ball game, that will not be his last sack of the season. This dude is a ball player.
The Tigers have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Snagged in the middle. It's Manning. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. Looking for room. It's Hardy. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. Missouri comes up with a 1st and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. A 1st down run in the red zone. And this offense hoped to just run it in, and the defense was having none of it. No gain. Ball remains at the 2. And the D deny them on 2nd and goal. On the option. Now the toss. And he's forced out of bounds close to the goal line, and that shove saved a touchdown. Finding it tough to make positive yardage. Now 3rd and goal from the 2. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers!
And I love the bounce back for this offense. We lost a week ago. Let's put that in the rearview mirror. That game's gone. Let's improve. Let's get better. So far in this first half, they've done just that.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Big one in the Big 12, and take a look at how things are playing out here. Baylor is getting its clock cleaned today. That crowd was chanting "sick 'em" in the pregame, but they're saying some other things right now. They're trailing by 14 to SMU. They'll circle back if anything big happens in this Big 12 clash of the Titans. Guys?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And the Jayhawks want to crank the tempo. Wants to throw. It's Daniels. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back.
And that wasn't a big gain, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Got to get to the line quickly for this 3rd down play. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. The short hands, it's Henderson. They get him on the ground late in the half. They have the 1st down at the 41. The offense calls timeout, and they won't have any more left this half. The Jayhawks will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Henderson.
Slant routes, they're good against man coverage, but they're good against zone coverage too. If that receiver can find the soft spot between the linebacker and the DB, you'll take that throw all day.
Looking downfield very late in the half. He wants to take the top off. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive.
You know, I like the decision by the quarterback in terms of where he was going with the ball. Just don't like the accuracy. That was not good location on the throw. Got away from him a little bit, and the defense able to come up with a big pick.
Let's see what they can get going on this drive as they snap it from the 7. They go to the ground. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. They'll try the run. Picks up the 1st down, still moving. Breaks into the open. They make the stop, and that is the end of the 1st half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Boys, so much to break down from a spirited 1st half between the Tigers and the Jayhawks. And talk about a 1st half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. With that, let's throw it back to the guys to see how the fight between Kansas and Missouri plays out.
Missouri will kick it off to open this 2nd half. Here he comes with the return. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Quarterback on the keeper. He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game. And
no, it's picked off. Not the 2nd half start they'd hoped for. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but what an opportunity here from the 23-yard line. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Here's the handoff. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Got a little work done on first down. Now back to the line. 2nd down, he'll throw it. What a job to lay out and make the catch. This senior showed some serious arm strength firing that one in for the first down. Using his legs, it's Hardy. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. The give. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Tigers. It is getting rowdy as Missouri extends its lead on the hated Jayhawks.
Tell you what, man, Mizzou came into this one ready to go. They have been flying high and flying all over the field, making things happen.
Making things happen, making plays, playing with energy, really meeting the standard for this rivalry game.
And with the extra point, they're up 21-0. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Kansas offense returns to the field. They're looking at a 21-point hole. There's still time to do some work, but there's also no time to waste. And just a short and safe pass play, they pick up a few. High the chains now on 2nd and long. Off the play fake. Third down, and this offense is already in a world of trouble. They could really use a conversion, not to mention multiple scores. Pocket breaking down. He stopped at the 23 and still a ways to go to pick up the first down. And the Jayhawks will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Dumps it to the back. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Running back searching for a hole. Stuff on back-to-back plays. He got nothing, and now they're looking at 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Trying to make magic on the scramble. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So Missouri will have to punt it away. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Takes it on the return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but 2nd down coming. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. The inside handoff. Get him on the ground after a 4-yard run out to the 31. Big 3rd down coming from their own 31. Defense tries to get off the field. Looking downfield, it's Daniels. Fires one high and deep. And it's picked off for the third time today. Trying to take it back. He'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there.
Coming out of the tunnel in the third quarter, this quarterback now is really struggling with his decision-making. 2 picks here in the third quarter. This looks like Jekyll and Hyde from what we saw in the first half.
Well, and the bad thing is they're going to be in passing situations. They're coming from behind. They're going to need him to play better. Like, he's going to have to read the field better and make some plays if they want to get back in this football game.
Mizzou has it back in the offense coming out on the field. Holds and fires complete to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Brings up second down.
They'll run it from the gun. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up for this third down play. That's it for the period, and Missouri has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the fourth quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. They'll have to get it to the 37 on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. Missouri will have to send out the punt team. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the return man couldn't get to it to make the catch, and the ball will bounce out of bounds. Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. Grabbed behind the line. It's Williams. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Got room to work. Finds his way ahead for 5, and now they've got it at the 28. The Jayhawks come to the line on third and short, trying to convert here. To the air, it's Daniels. Get it out on the screen. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32. They'll snap this one from the 32. It's first down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires on the move. Another interception. That's his 4th of the day. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Missouri has the offense ready to go on the field. They had this thing in a hammerlock at halftime, and now they are really ratcheting up the pressure, David.
And I tell you what, this offense doesn't have to change a thing, Paul. They've done what they wanted in the first half and starting off the second half in the same fashion.
And I like how they're letting different guys get involved, too. They've got so many different playmakers all over the field.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Pass completion moves the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. The handoff, keep working on that clock.
Really nice awareness by that guy, too, because it looked as though his momentum might carry him out of bounds, might stop the clock, but he knew to get down. He was fighting to make sure he fell down in the field to play, and as a result, the clock keeps ticking.
He'll be brought down, but it'll move the chains for Mizzou. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Power football with the run. They get him down, but he does pick up 3 to the 32-yard line. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now, but we'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. He's going to lose a yard on that one. It'll be 3rd and long.
3rd down coming up.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. And he can't grab the bullet pass on 3rd down. And on fourth down, here comes the field goal unit. And the try is no good. After the missed field goal, hey, could be worse. They're still up by 21.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
He'll do it himself. Pass the sticks, and he may get more. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Dropping back, it's Daniels. Quickly complete. They'll immediately call timeout. And the Jayhawks can really attack on this second and short. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. Double time, hustling to the line. They spike it to stop the clock. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the big fella. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. The Jayhawks want to pick up the tempo. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got it in the middle, it's Williams. Working their way closer and closer, a third down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go?
Brings up second down.
Back to pass. Throws to the tight end. Big guy smells it. Timeout call by the offense. 29 seconds left on the clock. And the Jayhawks line it up with a first and goal.
Timeout, Kansas.
He's looking to throw. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Bringing the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the doorstep. Can the offense finally find the end zone? Trying to bowl his way in. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Ready to try the point after.
On for the extra point.
And after the extra point, they're now down 21-7. An impressive 66-yard touchdown drive. And they finish it up with a 3-yard scoring toss.
Yeah, and this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time. When you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
These two old rivals don't clash as often as they once did, but now bragging rights will belong to Mizzou. Until next time. That will put the wrap on things from here.